Imagine a 333-pound, 6'6" man running full speed at you, but I'm not talking like a big guy jog. I'm talking a 5-second 40 time. I'm talking 0.4 of a second behind Rams star wide receiver Cooper Kupp. You'd be pretty terrified, right? Now, what if I told you that same man were to lose weight to get even faster, more agile, and even more athletic than he already is, all while still getting stronger? At this point, we're creating a monster in the lab, and that's basically what Bears general manager Ryan Poles is doing with first-round pick Darnell Wright. This is a DeeksView Breakdown on Next Wave Bears. Darnell Wright, being one of the biggest and strongest players in his draft class, is basically on a weight loss program, and not because his size was ever a weakness, but to fit in the wide zone scheme the Bears run, to make athleticism even more of a strength of his. This was confirmed by Darnell himself during a press conference where he said he did not know for sure a specific target weight, but the team is helping him cut weight nonetheless. Also, the Bears recently released a video on their YouTube of a team cooking competition with the rookies where Darnell said himself he was on a diet for the team. I think they could be moving him to wide receiver.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what that role is, where it's right tackle, where they want to play wide receiver, you know what I mean? Somebody tell coach that.
But all jokes aside, sheesh. Defensive backs might as well raise the white flag and surrender when they see this dude sprinting to block them out in open space with Justin Fields or Khalil Herbert trailing behind him. Linebackers better pray their D-line keeps him off the second level, and edge rushers better pray he shows them mercy. Okay, let's simmer down a bit here. He is a rookie at the end of the day, and he's going to have rookie moments like every NFL player, well, ever. But listen, cut on the tape, study his game, and boy oh boy do the Bears have a beast in the making. Darnell is one of those guys that you watch him in college and you think there's no way he can fail unless he simply doesn't have it in him mentally to be great, which doesn't seem to be the case here. Darnell Wright went to Tennessee where they basically never ran outside zone, so there is little to no tape of him doing what the Bears are going to ask him to do, but athletically, he is more than capable, and he has plenty of film to show him getting to the second level, being light on his feet, and moving way better than the majority of human beings on this earth at this size. One of the weaknesses on his tape was that when he would pull and have to block out in open space, every now and then he would completely whiff and miss the guy, because he kind of put his head down and tried to throw his body into the defenders, so all they had to do was put a move on him and watch him fall to the ground. So the fact that Ryan Poles, Matt Eberflus, and company are working on getting him to cut a few pounds and learn to rely on his athleticism and body placement instead of his sheer size is great news for the Bears. I think the major key here is that he doesn't lose his strength while losing weight. I don't think that will be an issue in the slightest, as there are plenty guys much smaller than him in the NFL with no strength deficiency. And again, this is the NFL, not Pop Warner where coach is making him sit in a hot car to shed some pounds before weigh-ins. This is a world-class program he is on to become the absolute peak athlete he can possibly be. Another thing worth noting is that size in itself has been a major strength of Darnell Wright's game. There have been times in college where he got beat with his hands, so he just used his light feet and size to position himself and anchor down. So even when he made a mistake, he still had the size and strength to make up for it and still keep his quarterback clean. I mean, after all, the guy allowed 0 sacks all season in the SEC against the best of the best. That included world-class Will Anderson Jr. from Alabama and the NFL JV team, the Georgia Bulldogs. All that being said, I do not think the Bears will have him become completely skinny or anything like that, but they will have him shed maybe 15 to 20 pounds just to maximize his athletic potential. I will say that there is only a little over 1 month until training camp starts, so I'm not sure how much he'll be able to transform his body in such a short period of time like all NFL rookies with short off seasons. So I would imagine next offseason he will finish whatever he started and come out for his second season a whole new beast. But for now, he, along with the Bears staff, are doing what they can to get the most out of him by the start of the season. And man, I cannot wait to see the player Darnell will become in the NFL. Now left guard Tevin Jenkins was the last Bears lineman I was this excited about, and I think Tevin and Darnell both have legitimate skill set and nasty mentality to possibly become Pro Bowl or even All-Pro players in the NFL one day. Exciting times are ahead as Bears fans, so how can you not be pumped for this season? Go ahead and watch my breakdown on the strange things happening within the Bears this offseason, and if you already watched that one, then go ahead and click on the next video. I'll see you there.